Hello, everybody. On to the fourth race we go now. Our Fairview Poly. Let's take a look at what the situation is here in terms of race number 4. I can tell you that this horse Stay the Course is top of the boards at 9-2, but joint with Open Secret. The two of them share favouritism at this point in time. Darren Burrows is on the line. We've got Twitter already updated for you. Our handle is @Weighted2Win. We've got our WhatsApp group. We've got quite a few WhatsApp groups going now. And remember, this is also on YouTube if you need to watch it. So, 9-2 the field. Mr. Burrows looks like a hard race. What's the story on your side?
Clyde, very difficult race. You got to play quite a few horses to get through here. Stay the Course, consistent as they come on the poly. From a one-draw, Kamalo has to go in. Now, his stable companion, Mr. Bodacious, the last time he was seen on the poly, he won by 3.5 lengths, 4 runs back. Back on the poly from a good draw, you can't ignore him. Tara Lang's runner, Joyous Jubilee, back on the poly where he last won, also got to go in. Open Secret with Richard Foree. This horse will be running on very strongly at the finish. And then you got a horse from KZN, Fiery Duke. His form on the poly at Greyville was very consistent. He's got to go in too. Very tricky.
I think you're spot on. No form line standing out for me here. First leg of Darren Burrows' jackpot is going just about the whole field. There's a whole lot of horses there. Make a note of those. Field in the second leg. Then he's going to be bankering number 3 later on in his jackpot, and that happens to be a horse called Forest Spy. By the looks of things, Mr. Burrows bankering Forest Spy later on, and that's at 7-2, so not as if it's an odds-on favourite. And then horses at the back, and it's a 450 Rand pot. Remember, use your phone, scan that code. It's convenient. You can get it on very simply, and let's hope we can strike it today. On to the next now. This is a handicap fillies and mares. It's at the 96 level. It's over 1,000 metres. Remember, we are on the poly here, so they do go around the turn. And Tipsy Tina, I beg your pardon, who's relatively well drawn, is top of the boards, 5-1, but it's 5-1 the field. So there are quite a few in here. A horse like Variety Breeze is trading at 5-1. And even number 1, Franco, who's got the services of Richard Foree, is trading 11-2. But I saw earlier, Mr. Burrows, that you went field in the pot, so I'm not sure how much more you want to add.
Yes, Clyde, very tricky. You got speedy fillies over 1,000 metres like Variety Breeze, Tipsy Tina, and a horse like Civil Rights that are very speedy. They could get away with it, but if it was a 1,200, I would lean towards a horse like Stolen Kiss. Because she has a powerful finish on her. Red Berry's not out of it on that good last win in a feature race, beating the Cape Town Raider Pacific Green. And then you got Franco with Richard Foree, top weight of 61.5, but very capable. Wishful Girl Lynn, slightly on the sharp side, 1,000 metres. So I went field looking for a result. The only 2 horses I didn't touch on, Soundcheck and Sherry for me.
Yeah, interesting. It's one of those open races. On the Pam's Princess, Stolen Kiss, the horse you're talking about, from that form line, Red Berry came out of there and won, so the form has been pretty solid, and Dame of Flames run a drum, so that might be worth considering. However, Daryl Marie sees it very differently. He's saying that he's got a jackpot worked out, and he's bankering this horse Civil Rights. Civil Rights is what number is Civil Rights? It's number 4 on the card, and it's at 7-1. Can you believe it? He's found that as the horse to beat. And he's taking his chances, spending a 90 Rand jackpot. They're the numbers, and perhaps worth a little bit of a nibble. We'll stay around the turn on the Sprint 1000 poly. Scratch the one that's not running here. This is where Darren Burrows likes this horse, Forest Spy. Tell me why, Mr. Burrows. Why is this your banker?
He's taken on a lot stronger, Clyde, and the drop to 1,000 metres is going to suit because he's very speedy. I went back in his form. He won his maiden over 1,000 by 3 lengths. Then followed that up in a juvenile plate company, winning by 2.25. He ran second to Cliff Top. He went up for the golden medallion behind Thunderstruck, beaten 5 lengths. He ran 4 lengths Port Louis. And last time out, I think he ran in a 96 handicap and only beaten 2 lengths by Greenlight to Heaven. On those sort of form lines, he should take a power of beating in this lineup.
Okay, interesting. And JP van der Merwe has been delivering for us recently. He's in good form. He's on Forest Spa. Forest Spa this morning when we did the show at around 10 o'clock, traded at 7-2 with World Sports Betting. Okay, 7th, let's get into the action. The handicap at the 96. It's run over the 1,300 metres. Draws obviously very important in a race like this. Let me just have a look at what the boys have priced up for this last leg of the first jackpot, where Naval Secret for Cliffy Miller is having a few too. Priced up 7-2. Louis Makatwa's in there. 4-1, 2 Bold Resolve, second choice at the moment. 4-1, Richard Ferree riding. Must have another serious claim of winning here. I'm not sure where you draw the line here, Darren. Is it those two, or are we adding a few more?
Those two are my leading lights. Bold Resolve's going to enjoy a fast pace on, because he'll be slicing through the field. If this was a 1,400, I would say I would be more confident. 1,300, slightly on the sharp side, but with Richard Ferree in the saddle, he's going to be tracking the leaders and come with a late run. Green Light to Heaven and Naval Secret. Only a neck separating them last time out, as well as Captain Marisco. He was only a head behind them. So 5, 6, and 7 have to go in. And then Tarantino, better over a mile, but can be right there. So all of 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7 can win.
Okay, well, that's the final leg of the pot. This is what the guys are suggesting. Daryl Marie, who's not on the show this morning, he apologises, but he's recommended his play and Shrudi's here are 2 Bold Resolve and the 5 Green Light to Heaven. He likes those and recommends that you take the swinger. That's our Friday afternoon jackpot preview race number 7. You obviously still got one more to go. Warren Landfurner's joining us for the KwaZulu-Natal preview on Sunday. Don't miss that show. And then on Derby Day, we got Daryl Marie and Darren Burrows to take us through Saturday afternoon as part of the World Sports Betting Championships.